Alright, students, let's go ahead and now revise the chapter of baggage. Everyone, baggage under customs. Everyone over here. First of all, when you go ahead and read about baggage, goods ka definition when you go ahead and read in customs, custom duty is levied on goods and goods includes baggage also. What do you mean by baggage, everyone? Baggage ka definition is given. Baggage includes unaccompanied baggage. So if you are coming from outside India, whatever is the baggage along with you, that is also baggage. If supposedly you came from outside India, your baggage is coming later, that is unaccompanied baggage, which is not accompanied by you, but still on unaccompanied baggage also baggage rules are applicable, but it does not include motor vehicle. Motor vehicle can't be cleared as baggage. Now when you learn baggage ka chapter, section number 77 goes ahead and says that owner of the baggage has to go ahead and make a declaration of the content of its bag. Basically, when you are coming from outside India, what are the things you are getting along with you? Those declaration has to be given, and that declaration form is known as baggage declaration form. Now we have section number 78, which goes ahead and says the rate of duty and the tariff value which is applicable to baggage is the date of filing of, is on the date of filing of baggage declaration form under section number 77. Basic custom duty on baggage exceeding the general free allowance is how much? 100%. However, owing to an exemption, current rate of duty is 35%. But 35% duty is not applicable. Basically, 100% duty is applicable if you have got firearms or cartridges greater than 50, or you have got cigarette, cigar and tobacco greater than 100, cigarette greater than 100, cigar greater than 25 and tobacco greater than 125 gram, then that has to be cleared as that those are annexure 1 item and 100% duty shall be applicable. Courier imports also 100% duty is applicable. Section number 79 goes ahead and says bona fide baggage is always exempted from duty. So if a person has got bona fide baggage, proper officer shall allow bona fide baggage to pass duty free. Articles which have been used by passenger or crew member are basically his personal effect, etc. Those will be allowed without any duty. Or articles for use by passenger, family, for use it is, okay everyone, which they are going to use for family, gift or souvenir within the limit as per the rules, rule number 3 and rule number 4, and for crew member, rule number 9 of baggage rules is applicable. Then section number 80 says about temporary detention of the baggage. When you have come from outside India and where the baggage consists of dutiable goods on which duty will be levied, which are leviable to duty, or prohibited goods which you can't clear, means some goods which you don't want to clear or goods which you can't clear, and you have given a true declaration, then you can request the proper officer that sir, please keep these goods, please detain such article and return it to him on leaving India. So if you have got some goods from outside India which you can't clear or which you don't want to clear, you can keep those goods along with the proper officer and tell him, sir, when I am leaving India and going, please go ahead and return it to me. Right everyone? So when you are going from India back, they will go ahead and return it to you. Or if you can't go ahead and collect it, you can authorize someone and that person can collect, or officer can go ahead and send it to you as cargo. Right everyone? Then now when you are going ahead and computing the custom duty, always remember 3 articles which are there. Use personal effect. Always remember in the exam, personal effect means always use personal effect, and use personal effect where there will be no duty. So travel souvenir, if you have got from outside India, no value limit, no duty, but it should be for bona fide purpose, means your intention should be good. It should not be travel souvenirs, you got 1 lakh travel souvenirs in your suitcase. No. Can I go ahead? Then 1 laptop computer for passenger greater than 18 years, no value limit, also will be exempted from duty. Personal effect, travel souvenir and 1 laptop will be allowed duty free. Then personal effect means the things for satisfying daily necessity, but exclude what? Jewelry. Personal effect and travel souvenir, no limit, it shall be allowed without any duty. Other articles which are there in your baggage, now the officer will go ahead and see if those articles can be cleared under general free allowance, or those articles are annexure 1 item. Always remember, if it's an annexure 1 item, general free allowance will not be allowed. Other than that, the officer will start writing down all the items in one place. First he will write if there is any cigarette, cigar, tobacco up to 100, 25 and 125 gram, that will be also allowed in general free allowance. Alcoholic liquor up to 2 liter will be allowed in general free allowance. Ornaments allowed. Cartridges up to 50 will be allowed. Any other article which is not personal effect, might be you would have gone ahead and got a camera, you bought a desktop computer, Are we clear, everyone? Personal computer, all those will be put over here and he will do the total. Now they will go ahead and allow you the general free allowance as per rule number 3. Rule number 3 goes and rule number 4 goes ahead and talks about 50,000 and 15,000, right, everyone? Now whatever the general free allowance, after that whatever amount comes, on that you will be required to pay 35% plus 10% social welfare surcharge, which is 38.50. Now if you have got from outside India, annexure 1 item. What are the annexure 1 item? Always remember, sir, firearms, cartridges greater than 50, and cigarettes, cigar and tobacco. Cigarettes more than 100, cigar more than 25, and tobacco more than 100 plus 25, which is 125 gram. Then you always have to pay 100% plus 10% social welfare surcharge. General free allowance will not be allowed. Even if you have the general free allowance with you, still they will tell you you have to pay and only clear. Sir, other than this 3 item, if I have got from outside India alcoholic liquor greater than 2 liter, always remember it can be cleared only as commercial import. Commercial import means rate of duty as applicable to commercial import shall be applicable. For your exam purpose, don't worry about it. More than 2 liters, they are not going to ask you because it can be cleared only as commercial import. Gold or silver in any other form, 99% purity coin you have got, or might be you have gone ahead and got biscuits, etc., or you have got flat panel TV, LCD, LED. For this you can go ahead and say 35% plus 10% social welfare surcharge. Can we go ahead, everyone? Now please come to the next one, baggage rules. Baggage rules में rule number 1 which is there of baggage tells my name is baggage rules. Rule number 2 which is there will go ahead and give you the definition, what is personal effect, definition of an infant. Infant means a baby up to 2 years. All these definitions are given. Rule number 3 goes ahead and says that, sir, whenever you are a passenger arriving from country other than Nepal, Bhutan and Myanmar, NBM, then if you are an Indian resident or a foreigner who is now residing in India, or you are a tourist of Indian origin who has settled down abroad but you are coming on a tour to India but you are an Indian, then you will be allowed 50,000 rupees ka general free allowance other than annexure 1 item. Annexure 1 item ke liye general free allowance will not be given. Now if you are a foreign tourist who is basically coming with all these backpacks, etc., foreign tourist who is there, for foreign tourists they are telling coming from country other than Nepal, Bhutan and Myanmar, it is only 15,000. If you are a baby up to 2 years, then it is nil. Sir, if I am coming from Nepal, Bhutan and Myanmar, then rule number 4 is applicable, which goes ahead and says Nepal, Bhutan and Myanmar, if you are coming by land route, nothing will be allowed as general free allowance, but other than land route, you will be given how much? Except by road, air route if you are coming, Indian resident or foreigner residing in India or a tourist of Indian origin or a foreign tourist, all will be allowed only 15,000. Infant, baby, nothing, nil. Sir, if I am going ahead and coming from outside India and getting jewelry, always remember jewelry you always have to clear in your general free allowance, which is 15,000 or 50,000. But if you have stayed from India outside India and you are getting ornament, then you have to check the stay outside India. If it is greater than 1 year, then additional benefit will be given along with your general free allowance. But if the stay is up to 1 year, then it has to be cleared within the general free allowance, which is 15,000 or 50,000. But if you have stayed for more than 1 year, they are going ahead and telling general free allowance, whatever is 15,000 or 50,000. Okay, plus additional benefit will be given. Sir, here I have written only 50, but you have to remember how much? 15,000 or 50,000, whatever is the general free allowance, that will be given, plus additional benefit will be given. If you are a man, you will be allowed 20 gram up to 50,000. Women will be allowed 40 gram up to 1 lakh. For an example, in the exam, if they tell you, assuming that the stay of this person is greater than 1 year and general free allowance of 50,000 or 15,000 is already utilized, then remember, if Mr. Tejas is coming 18 gram, 54,000, 4,000 is extra on 4,000, 38.5% duty has to be paid. Mrs. Tejas, sir, 40 gram is allowed up to a value limit of 1,20,000, means 20,000 extra pay. You will have to go ahead and pay how much? 38.50. Mr. Elden, 24,000, 48,000. Sir, 50,000 is allowed, but 4 grams is extra. Sir, 48,000 divided by 24 gram per gram is 2,000. 2,000 into 4 gram is 8,000. 8,000 into 38.50% duty has to be paid. Is my point clear till here? Always remember one thing, if you are getting coin, bar, etc., it's an annexure 1 item. Duty on full amount, there is no exemption which is given. Everyone over here, some important notes. Always in the exam, be very careful. In case of Nepal, Bhutan and Myanmar, only 15,000 is allowed if you are coming by air route. Sir, be alert when the question of baggage is relating to Nepal, Bhutan and Myanmar, never go ahead and allow 50,000. It is always 15,000. Passenger arriving from land, only use personal effect is allowed, no general fee allowance. Sir, can two passenger get one item cleared together? No, Baba. Always remember, single item cannot be cleared by two passengers. General fee allowance is not allowed to be pooled. Sir, what do you mean by resident? Resident means a person who is holding a valid passport and he is a normal resident of India. Sir, what do you mean by tourist? A tourist means a person who is not a normal resident of India and he enters India for what? Stay up to 6 months in the 12 months ka period. For what? For legitimate non-immigrant purpose. He is not coming into India as a migrant. It is non-immigration process. Non-immigrant purpose. The next one over here is infant. Infant ke liye what is allowed? He is personal effect like toys, all these clothes, etc. will be only allowed. Then, sir, laptop in your exam can be told as laptop computer or a notebook computer. Remember, it's a laptop and one laptop is allowed duty free. Can I go ahead, everyone? In exam, if they have told computer or they have told personal computer, that is all. Remember always, computer, personal computer, desktop computers, all these are normal computers and it has to be cleared within the general free allowance or duty has to be paid 35% plus 10%. Can I go ahead, everyone? Sir, rule number 6, transfer of residence. Please refer your textbook. Right, everyone? Rule number 7, currency. Currency always has to be bought as per FEMA. Rule number 8 goes ahead and talks about unaccompanied baggage. Always remember one thing, unaccompanied baggage means baggage rules are applicable to unaccompanied baggage also. So supposingly Priyanka Chopra has arrived into India over here. Sir, if she has arrived over here, unaccompanied baggage, everyone, unaccompanied baggage has been in possession abroad of the passenger and dispatched within 1 month of the arrival. If Priyanka Chopra arrived over here, her baggage should be dispatched within 1 month of her arrival. Her baggage has to be dispatched. Only then it will be termed as an unaccompanied baggage and baggage provision will be applicable or further period as allowed by assistant commissioner or deputy commissioner. Unaccompanied baggage may land in India 2 months prior to arrival. She arrived over here, it can arrive 2 months. The unaccompanied baggage has landed 2 months prior to arrival. Then also on the baggage, what will be applicable? Baggage provisions will be applicable. Sir, baggage landed over here. She could not come within 2 months because of illness, natural calamity, etc. Then the time limit can be extended to 1 year. I hope everyone is clear. Unaccompanied baggage. First of all, once you arrive, the unaccompanied baggage should be dispatched within 1 month or might be before your arrival, 2 months prior only unaccompanied baggage has landed. Then only baggage provisions will be applicable to the unaccompanied baggage also. Now we have rule number 9 over here, which is applicable for whom? Crew members. Application of baggage rules to crew members. Always remember, if a crew member, basically all these air hostess, pilots, etc., when they are on duty, crew members are allowed to bring only chocolate, cheese, cosmetic, gift item for self and family use up to 1,500. But sir, on termination of duty, what will happen? Baggage provision as applicable to a passenger is applicable to crew members also. 15,000 or 50,000 ka limit will be applicable when they terminate the job. Right, everyone? Here we are done with baggage. Now baggage chapter mein you have also post, which is there. Right, everyone? Post or courier. Remember, in case of post or courier, the very important point which you should remember is, sir, in case of post or courier, if you have gone ahead and imported anything by post or courier, what will be the relevant date for determination of rate of duty and the tariff value? It is very important to remember that, sir, in case of import by post or courier, the relevant date for determination of what? Rate of duty and tariff value will always be the date of presentation by the postal authority or authorized courier a list to the proper officer. When you give the list to the proper officer saying, sir, these are the goods that have come by post or courier, or the actual date of arrival of the vessel, whichever is later. Sir, if I have gone ahead and if it's an export ka case, an export duty is leviable, which date ka export duty, which date ka tariff value will be applicable in case of export? They have gone ahead and told the date on which the exporter delivers such goods to the postal authority. The day you go ahead and deliver the goods to the postal authority, or basically the person who is going ahead and doing the courier, the authorized courier, if you are handing it over today, today's date will be applicable. So it says date on which exporter delivers such goods to the postal authority or authorized courier for exportation, that date ka rate of duty, that date ka tariff value shall be applicable. Now everyone over here, one small point which you should remember when you are going ahead and learning post or courier. Post or courier is done. Plus, when you are going ahead and learning stores, in stores, baggage, post, courier and store. Post and courier I went ahead and told you. In case of import, you will go ahead and take which date? The date of presentation of the list or the date of arrival of the vessel, whichever is later. In case of export, the day the goods are handed over to the postal authorities or the authorized courier for exportation, that take a rate of duty and tariff valuation will be taken. Sir, if it is a stores, what do you mean by stores, everyone? Stores means, basically first you have to remember what do you mean by stores. Always remember stores ka meaning is given as stores means goods for use in the vessel or aircraft and includes fuel and spare parts and any other article or equipment, whether or not for immediate fitting. So sir, stores means when the ship is going from India outside India or aircraft is going from India outside India, basically on the ship or aircraft, whatever food is there for the human being, life jackets, etc., those are also stores. For ship ka consumption ke liye, whatever fuel and spare part is there, that is also stores. And now, always remember one thing, stores are allowed to be supplied duty free to a foreign going vessel. Always remember, you can supply stores to a foreign going vessel duty free. So you should remember what do you mean by a foreign going vessel. Foreign going vessel means, as per section number 2 clause 21, foreign going vessel means any vessel or aircraft for the time being engaged in carriage of goods or passenger between any port or airport in India and any port or airport outside India, whether touching any intermediate port or airport in India or not. So what they are telling is, if any vessel or any aircraft is going from India outside India, even if it is touching might be any other airport in India and going outside India, still it will be called as a foreign going vessel. Sir, foreign going vessel will also include any naval vessel of foreign government taking part in naval exercises. It will also include any vessel engaged in fishing or other operations outside the territorial waters of India. If you are doing fishing outside the territorial waters of India, or any vessel or aircraft proceeding to a place outside India for any other purpose whatsoever, it will be called as a foreign going vessel. What is the relevance of learning foreign going vessel? Always remember one thing, if you are going ahead, sir, any imported stores on board a vessel or aircraft may, without payment of duty, be consumed as stores during the period when such vessels or aircraft are foreign going vessel. It means if you are going ahead and supplying stores to a foreign going vessel, that stores pay. There will be no duty which is there. Are we clear, everyone? So remember always, there is no payment of duty on stores which are given to whom? Foreign going vessel. Right, everyone? Here I will go ahead and close my quick revision on the chapter of baggage over here. Baggage ke saath I have gone ahead and told you about post, courier and stores also. Right, everyone? I'll go ahead and close my revision on the chapter of baggage over here. Congratulations, people. Done.